5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yo everybody, how you doing? King Dingbat here, and I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Now, did you know that the Eagles were back at the OTAs again today on the practice field? Luckily for me, I was able to be home and I was able to follow a lot what was going on the field and, getting instant updates, that kind of thing. So it was kind of nice. Now, I wanted to take a couple minutes and to share with you some of the things I heard, some of my thoughts on what was going on. Now, the first thing I gotta say is when I think of one guy, one specific guy who really stood out from everything I've heard from multiple places, Bausby continues to impress. He continues to look really, really good. He got starting nickel reps today, and he looked fantastic. He had 2 interceptions, one on Nick Foles in the end zone. The other one was on Nate Sudfeld, who was throwing to Nelson Aguilar. So he's looked really good. And this is not just one OTA. He has looked good from the get-go. Now, I know the Eagles had their eyes on him, and they were looking forward to see what he could do this spring and summer. But for me, it's a surprise. And the Eagles, they need this break. Because remember, they lost Patrick Robinson. Then they trade for Darryl Worley. They lose Darryl Worley because he gets drunk, he's in the car, he falls asleep, whatever, right? So what happens? We have to cut him. We cut him, we lose him. So we needed somebody to step up, and by all counts, Bausby is doing a great job, okay? Avonte Maddox, the rookie corner, has also looked really, really good. And, that could be a big thing for us. And you got to wonder, and there's speculation about this. What's going to happen if these guys come out and they play really good? I do think that it's possible that the Eagles might shop a guy like Ronald Darby, see what they can get for him. Because remember, Darby is in the last year of his contract, and it doesn't sound like the Eagles are going to be able to sign him. So they may try to get value, especially if Bausby and Maddox step up. But we're not going to really know until the pads come on. It changes when the pads come on. Josh Sweat continues to impress. He continues to show tons of athleticism, and he may be the steal of the draft. I'm telling you right now. Now, on the offensive side of the ball, it was all about the tight ends today. All 3 tight ends had a huge day. Huge day. Ertz caught everything coming. They were lining him up on the outside a lot, which they liked to do, last year too. And I think they were a little worried when they lost Trey Burton if they would be able to do that as much with Ertz. But drafting Dallas Goedert, having Richard Rodgers, it's going to allow them to do it. So he was lining up on the outside. And Goedert, he looked fantastic also, was really, really good. And Richard Rodgers showed up, caught everything thrown his way. They said everything thrown his way. So he had a big day. So the tight ends were really active, and Doug Peterson likes to use his tight ends. He loves his tight ends. He knows how to use multiple tight ends, and I think it's going to be a huge weapon this fall for the Eagles. Now, all eyes were also on Carson Wentz. Coming back from injury, every OTA, every week, they want to see if he can do more and more and more. Well, Carson didn't disappoint. He was elusive, he was running around, and by all counts, he was throwing and putting a lot more pressure and weight on that knee, and he looked good. He looked real good. He threw a couple bombs to Ertz. He threw a lot of intermediate routes. He was, by all counts, he was accurate, and he was on the money. So Wentz continues to impress. He took part in 7-on-7 drills. When they went to 11-on-11, he did sprints and runs, trying to get that knee ready to go. Wentz is working, man. Wentz is out there, and he is busting his butt while Dak Prescott and Zeke Elliott are doing what? They're at the nightclubs, with their water guns, you know what I mean? So I like what Wentz is doing. And the Eagles look really good right now. There's a lot of positive signs out of OTAs, and I can't wait for training camp, man. I'm telling you, are you guys jonesing like me? Because I'm jonesing for preseason, for training camp. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see some of these guys, how they look. God, we got to get through June. June's always slow, but we got to get through June. If we get through June, we're going to be there. I cannot wait. I am tired of watching replay of the red zone. You know what I mean? Because that's all I watched. We play the red zone. I'm tired of it. But Eagles look good, and hey, it's going to be interesting. Now, I just wanted to share those things with you. I'm going to get back to editing. I got 2 videos that should be coming out soon. Hopefully tonight, if not tonight, tomorrow. But the first one is top 5 young quarterbacks in the NFL. And then the second one is Carson Wentz versus Dak Prescott. Who's better? Who do you got? I've watched a lot of Cowboy videos, a lot of stuff telling us that Carson Wentz isn't as good as Dak Prescott, or Prescott's at least on his level. Well, I got something to say about that. So I'm going to be putting out a video about that too. So keep your eyes out for that. And with that said, I hope everybody has a great day. I will talk to you guys later. Take care. And don't be a dingbat.